Hey, what's up, guys? Um, yeah, I know I tore up. I don't care. I'm just like, fuck it, right? I don't care. Anyway, I'm live on air, obviously. And what I'm doing is my mom apparently left me some like treasures, man. Some really, really cool things. And I opened it. I looked at a couple of them and I thought, man, I need to open these up live on the air. I'm gonna sell them for a lot of money. You guys, I am so tired right now, and everything I got it done. I was that today? Yeah, it was today. I got 28 take homes. And I knew of methadone. I knew, because I don't cheat. I never have been late. Nothing. And so I've been there for 2 years, and I've never had a dirty test. I've never missed an appointment. I've never been late. And whatever, I'm like the poster child of that place. And I get 27 take homes, so I go down once a month every 4 weeks. And they changed it. So I already saw October was 31 days, so I saw my counselor on like the 2nd, and so I didn't have to see her till November. But I have to see the doctor for like an annual and a TB test. I'm gonna go get a personal TB test from like the Salud Clinic or the anywhere, probably Walgreens. I don't know. I got hired, as you guys know, next door. I am an official team member of the Joshua Tree Blanket Company, which has 17. She's in 17 stores and in 3 countries or some shit. And a brick and mortar store in Venice Beach, I think. And she's so cool. She loves me. Like, she's just like awesome. And I'm in her store because she has an actual store. Like, she has the other half of this house, really. It's cut into 2. It's cut into 3, really. There's another one. No, anyway, so she lives there too. But hers is a house, is a store too. And in her store, it's badass. I'll do a tour with my phone. I can do tours with my camera, and then I can just send them onto my computer, and then I'll just upload them. And I'm gonna do that with all of these pictures too. But I just wanted to show you a couple while I open them. They're giant postcards from all over the world, and some of them say shit to people, like who knows they're there. Some of them don't, but they're all giant, and they're like solemn or don't. I want to keep them, but I mean, if I do sell them, I'm just gonna sell some, and I'm gonna sell them in my neighbor's store because she has a big store. She has a store where she has a lot more customers than I do. So anyway, she pays me $1 a tag to put on the blankets and ponchos and everything she sells with her business thing in leather, and it's stamped, and it says Joshua Tree Blanket Company. And she's like, she sits there and just smokes bud with me all day. Hey, thanks. Yeah, Macy. You know why I did it? Because today actually was the first day. I mean, it was a long day. I've been in Palm Springs all day, but I went to the weed shop with my mom who's dead. I still kind of not, maybe I'm in shock a little bit, but we went to the weed shop. He gave me a ride because he had a doctor's appointment. So I didn't have to ride the bus, which is 9 hours, literally 9 hours to go like there to get my doses and shit and come back. The place I could work for and get the hotel room, I'm gonna tell them give me a hotel room from now on. When I do those, have to go do the bus thing, and they'll do it because have handed out so many cards for them. I've gotten them a lot of business, so I know they have to notice. So they would probably give me a room, no problem. They'd give me a room either way, just on my sister's being their webmaster. You know what I'm saying? That's how come I know. That's how I got the job. So I have one, and then I have that job where I hand out the cards for the weed shop / spa pool, which I give to my customers, and they love it, man. And then so next door they hired me, right? And they're like, yeah, it's $1. She's in all these stores. It's $1 a tag, and I can do 20 tags in an hour. So it's $20 an hour cash, right? Is it not coming in on my end? Sorry. So anyway, yeah, it's unbelievable. So I have this. She's like, "Oh, you get as much work as you want, right?" And she goes, "Oh, okay, cool." Because I'm wondering, like, is my iCloud working? I owe Verizon all this money, but I think I pay iCloud. It's a whole different thing. I need to get a phone. I need a smartphone so I can get Uber. I can go even to my method. I know you guys hate that you guys have. I know that non-junkies hate that you guys have to pay for our dope, and you have to pay for us to go get it, right? Oh, sorry. So they pay for Uber to take me, and it's $120 ride one way, and then take me both ways to the fucking methadone clinic. And the methadone clinic here, methadone is cheap shit. I used to get bottles of it, of the pills, and it was like I'd get my bottle of 360 of them, 10 milligram methadone, Dolafine, and it'd be $32 without you, because I didn't want to. I had a few doctors. I didn't want to run them through insurance, and it's pennies on the dollar, and they're charging $336 to go to this fucking place, and they treat you like shit. You're like, look, I'm paying you, motherfucker, man. If any other doctor treated me this way, just because you're giving me methadone and I'm on methadone, it doesn't mean you can treat me like shit. Hey, where are you at? Okay, are you okay, Macy? Like, are you gonna be okay, weather-wise and shit? Like, there's no fires. Where are you at? Maybe she is gone. Love you. God bless you, man. Be safe. Totally. Okay. Family. Anyway, I was looking at these and I thought, well, I think it would be cool to open them because I'm looking at them and they're really cool. And there's something weird going on with these world fairs and expos. I know I look like, you know what I look like right now? When Nick Nolte or Gary Busey, I get them mixed up. One of them got pulled over and he was drunk on PCH Highway right here on 1. I was in jail and they passed the newspaper around. And I remember it was it was Nick Nolte or Gary Busey, and his hair was all over the place, and he was just tore the fuck up. He was on one, a good one. So that was really funny. Anyway, so these are huge. I'm gonna sell them in my neighbor's store because she's got cred. She sells her shit really expensive. So, and I noticed that she had pictures in there. These are old postcards from the 50s, you guys, brand new, all over like the whole world. It's insane. Like, I mean, I can sell these for like $10 each over there. And she'll be like, oh, well, we'll set them up. She's so cool. Look at this, a dude climbing a palm tree, and it says, Tree Climber, the Agile, whatever. It's from Hawaii. 3 cents airmail. That's awesome. So there's all these different ones, right? So look at this one. It's a postcard and it's a fucking panorama of a fucking desert scene. I'm telling you guys, God is fucking blessing the fuck out of me, giving me work and just help making things. I mean, I'm having to do a lot more stuff, but opportunities are just opening up for me. It's unbelievable. And things are falling into place where I'm getting so lucky where I'm like, I've never gone on Tuesday to the doctor. To the methadone clinic. I always went on Wednesday, but for some reason, and I was going this week because I had supposed to see the doctor, but he changed it while and no one called me. That's why I was saying, that's why they had to give me an extra. I don't know. But either way, I see him next time I go. My mom's boyfriend, my stepdad, whatever. He called me just out of the blue, and I hadn't talked to him since my mom died. And he said, are you going? He FaceTimed me. I was doing a video or something, and I hit it. And I was like, hey. And he's like, are you going? Do you have anything you need to do in Palm Springs tomorrow? Because I have an appointment there at like 10:30 if you need to go to your clinic or any doctor's appointment. Just out of the blue. I don't know why he would do this. I think my mom set all this shit up from the other side. I prayed. I said, all my dead friends, please, because here's what I was worried about. My money wasn't coming, my check. And I thought, my mom's my payee. We have a joint account. That's where I get my money. And now she's dead. What the fuck? So now I thought I'm not gonna have money for rent. I'm gonna get kicked out. I just got this job with my neighbors that would just make my life fucking awesome. Like I could buy equipment, a drone. I could buy all this shit and fucking and do it here and build my business and all this stuff. And she's like, she's like my neighbor tomorrow. She moved her store to the front. She's now in the front where she's on Joshua, the main drag. And she was back here in this shed over on the other side. It was nice though, where she was at back in there. But I said, how much more are you making here? And she said, 4 times as much. And I'm like, really? And she's like, I have 3 other people that tie tags on. She goes, but you know how to do it, right? Will you make a video of how you do it? And then or will you train the other 2 people? I'm like, yeah, but unless they need it to stay alive, I need as many hours as you can give me, I'll do it. Because she just sits there and smokes joints with me the whole time. And I just sit there with her dog, Lido, because he's so Lido. Literally, Lido, that's his name. And he's a 5-year-old rescue. He's a mini, like, Doberman mutt. He's so cool, the dog. Oh, man, I'm having a tough time here. So my mom left me these. I saw my sister. I got to pick. Oh, I was gonna say about Brad, my mom's boyfriend. So he took me to my methadone clinic thing, right? And then we went to the weed shop. And he went to his. It was like a job interview. I don't know what it was. But he got in the car afterwards, and I'm all, did everything go okay? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, okay, sorry. And then he was like kind of grumpy after that. So I guess it didn't go good. Oh no, he told me. That's right. He goes, yeah, now they want like $4,000 or something when it was only like $1,000 or something about 3 racks, right? And I'm like, whatever. 3 racks, 3 racks, 3 racks. 30 on the wrist. 50 on the neck. 3 racks, that ain't shit. Nah, that's cool though. That's some cheddar. So he was bummed out. But he kind of was mad and he snapped a little bit at me. And anyway, we went to weed shop. Check this out. This is a total classic fucking move right here. I did it. I did not do it on purpose. God, my mom's voice is my fucking conscience now. You know, if you have a conscience in your head going, don't fuck your neighbor's wife. No. I know she wants to. I know she's a whore. I know she's doing this to you. But don't covet thy neighbor's wife. I have this buzzer in my head. Like, if you're my good friend and you call me and you say, look, I got a problem. Bring a shovel. Right? I'm coming. I'm going to help you. Like, if you're my homie, I mean, come on. But, yeah, there's certain times where when we were junkies, we would be like, all right, if someone dies, we also played Russian roulette, which was something, I don't know why you guys in Colorado, wherever you guys live, no one plays it, but in Colorado, we played it all the time. But see, I grew up with guns all the time in Colorado. We shot guns in the mountains all the time. Every sign and where I lived had bullet holes all in it. But anyway, we did some crazy shit, man, you guys. It was so much fun when I was growing up in Colorado. And I had an 88 Cherokee, and it was in 1992. I had an 88 Cherokee. My grandma, my Native American grandma, bought. I said, "Can you loan me $500?" She did it. Boom, or 5,000. And I bought a brand new. I know, right? I was just saying, I look like. Oh, hey, Shauna, I didn't see that was you. I have. I look like I was in jail when Nick Nolte got pulled over and his hair was all like this and he was all on pills. And, he was on a good one on speed. He'd been up for a few days. He was all cracked out. And he got arrested by the Malibu police. And I was in the Santa Barbara jail, right? And they passed the newspaper under the doors. And it was funny. That's how my hair looks. I look like how he looked. Because anyway, it's been a long day. Let me tell you the story. So I ended up getting my way, finally, at the methadone clinic. These motherfuckers, I'm the poster child. I do not cheat. I don't do nothing. I'm always on time. I'm just like, give me my shit and shut up. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I should be doing their video that's like what you're supposed to do. Anyway, what it said on my thing. Anyway, listen real quick. Oh yeah. So me and Brad took me and he went to the thing and he was pissed off and he was bummed out. I understand it sucks. He's just going through it. I mean, he just lost my mom. I mean, I just lost my mom. He just lost his wife though, that he was growing old with. I would have gave my life for my grandmom so she could be grandma, and I ain't got nothing. She had a lot more. But now I see though that it was supposed to be like this. I see. I get it. Anyway, so Brad and I go to the weed shop, and I prayed to God. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to get my check because my mom died and she's my payee. It's just not going to come now. I'm going to be out on the streets. I need time. And I just started working for the next door neighbor tomorrow. Her name's Tomorrow. And her wife or her girlfriend, his name is Patricia, which is my mom's name, Patricia. And they're so cool to me. They're like, my mom died. They're like, we love you. She always makes me like breakfast and shit. They're so fucking cool to me. And so I get paid like $20 an hour. And while I'm working for them, and they just torch with me, or she does, she just smokes weed all day with me. And then I look, and it's hooked to my backyard, and it's just a gate. And I see people, if they want to buy something, if I see them go up to my door, then I'll just walk over there and be like, yeah, oh, I was just over here. What do you want to buy? Or what do you need? Can I help you? And then it's fucking awesome. So I already did like 40 blankets. They're like, you're so good at doing this. Because I take pride in my work, man. Especially if I'm getting paid that much. And they're my friends. And they get me baked and shit the whole time. It's cool, man. So it's like and so they were going, I was going, I get this job with you guys, and now I'm gonna fucking lose it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not, it would have been perfect. And they're like, don't worry, you're gonna get it. Just settle down. There's nothing you can do right now. And they're hugging me and like giving me like mom help because my mom died. They both came to the gate. They're like, Brady, oh, and they're like so caring and nice, and it's awesome, man. Like, and now I'm working with them. And she goes, before I even started working there, I go, I want to buy one of those Indian blankets. And she's like, we don't buy one before Christmas. Like, she's going to give me one. Right? She had planned already. And before I started working there and shit. And now, when I started working there, I was going to start doing patches on the backpacks. Because I've done ponchos and blankets. She was going to show me backpacks. And they're bad ass backpacks. And I'm like, oh, that's badass. It's blue, like dark blue. It's different, blue and gray. I'll show you. It's badass. And she goes, well, sew the tag on and you can have it. That's your fucking welcome to the Joshua Tree Blanket Company prize. You know, she's in 17 stores and like in like 3 countries. And on all over the internet. Joshua Tree Blanket Company. And she makes fucking bang. And she's like my fucking friend. And she's like, she's like, man, like me and her are just like, boom, you know, like with entrepreneurial shit. It's like high fiving. And we would always like see before I started working for her, and even still now, and see who would be, who could outsell each other for the day. Because one day I made $100 day. I saved $1 and hung it up. I was so proud for one day, a whole $100. I'm sorry. I know. Are they pretty? They're blue. Do they look green? Isn't that? I know. And the blankets are. Oh my god. You guys, wait till you see the shit. And I want to get like, they have the poncho ones. I want to get a poncho and a blanket, but I want one of their thick ass blankets. They're like fucking like $100, but they're nice. I know it's really expensive. It's like, but you know what? She's like, she all day she sells to the Airbnbs. She was sitting there and she goes, oh my god, I have just enough exactly of the colors. This Airbnb called me, bed and breakfast, and they want 40 blankets by tomorrow, and I need to get the tags on. And then that was like the day before I got hired. I'm like, fuck. If that ever happens, you just leave them at my house and say, yeah, I said, you can come at midnight and say, look, I need all 40 of these done by 6 a.m. and shipped out. I will fucking do it, man. I will wake up, I'll make a pot of coffee and do it. She sells them. Oh my God. It depends. I saw a guy walking around. I haven't really looked through the shop though. It's so kick-ass. I'm gonna do a tour. Even a bandana is expensive. I'll get you guys some shit though. I'll get you guys some really cool stuff. For you guys, oh, I would get them for you for wholesale, which would be totally cheap. A lot, but it's really nice shit. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I did, because I actually sewed the things on, so I know how thick the different ones were and stuff, right? Because I accidentally, on these cut real thin ones, like she goes, these are my cheapest blankets, and they were kind of thin, you know. They have like a southwestern pattern. Oh, you do? Cool. Hey, did the one in Karate Kid change for you guys? It was red. When I watched Karate Kid, the movie, when I was young, he wore a red Rising for fucking Japan. Mr. Miyagi, right? Yes, right? I'm not kidding you guys. It's changed. It's blue now. You can go and watch the fucking VHS. I went and watched I went downstairs because it was when I lived up in Simi Valley. Yes, and I went and got the fucking VHS out of the closet of the Karate Kid, popped it in, and it's got a blue thing with all this other stuff, and it's blue and white. And no, that was, it's like, what? No, yeah, it was a red sun. It was white. It was a red sun, and it had, maybe something on the side, and that was it. It was for Japan. He was from Japan. That was the whole point. That's why it had the red sun. Like, what? Now it's blue and it comes out. Yeah. Watch it. Any copy you want. Like, you could have, like, I have a drugstore cowboy one that isn't even, it's not, look, I'll show you. Oh my God, look at, you know what? Look at this. I got my mom's cart. I never finished my story. So me and Brad went into the shop together, weed shop, and I got like $73. Right. And I didn't have enough cash. And I'm like, dude, can I borrow like $40 and I'll go to the credit union because I don't want to pay. It's like $5 at the weed shop to get money out for us. And so he lent me $40 and I go, just give me 40 and I'll give you back 40. And he was like, all right. And then this is so weird because it's happened more than once. And this defies all odds. Think about it. So that was a while ago. He dropped me off at like, I don't know, 2 o'clock maybe. And so at about 9 or 8 maybe, something, I was writing to him and I was saying, thanks for bringing me, I said, I was writing to him saying, you know, sorry for talking your ear off. It was the first time I'd seen him since my mom died. And it was just so perfect timing that I got a ride, and it was weird that he called me. It all worked out. But this is what's so weird. Me and him are somehow telepathic. Or my mom set this up or something. But this has happened before with me and him. So he dropped me off. And then a little while later, I said, oh, shit, I didn't pay him the $40. So I get on the thing and I put, hey, Brad, sorry if I forgot to pay the $40. And I didn't hit send or anything for a while. And then I was doing something else for a long time. And then I go, oh, shit. And I finished typing it. And then literally, right when I hit send, he hit send on his message. And they go at the same time, at literally the same nanosecond. And this has happened before too with us. And it was like, you know, 8:13, like 4 hours and 12 minutes later. I mean, you know, it wasn't like a certain time. It wasn't even like right after we got home or anything. It was later on in the evening. And we've done that, the very exact same thing where we both, I mean, what are the odds the millisecond that I decided to finish typing it and hit send, and then he typed his and hit send at the exact like millisecond, to where like I was like, what is going on? The only reason I knew what was going on is because we did that before, like 3 times it's happened. It's really weird. He saved my life like 3 or 4 times. I swear to God. I mean, I laugh now, but he did on a few occasions. Different type of things. You guys are what? What does that mean? Anyway, so he was all bitchy and grumpy today. He admitted it, and I knew it. In his thing, I was saying thanks and sorry because I was talking so much to him. Think of what I do here, okay? And then think about me in your face, talking constantly without stopping. And like that's me, okay? I'm trying to learn not to do that. And actually, I even said that I work on that. I watch my own videos and work on it. but I can't interrupt myself. That's why I love videos. It's a monologue. You have to listen to what I fucking say. But I go live so that you guys can be here and talk to me. Wouldn't that be lame if I just did videos and then you guys would comment and then I would comment back? I see what you were saying now. You said, I love that you go live. No shit. Now I understand. That's stupid. What if I did a video? What? Then I would answer your questions later. How would you be my friend then? Like, that's dumb. That makes sense. Whoever said that, now that one makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm gonna do a video and then upload it to you, and then you guys are gonna comment, and then I'm gonna comment back, and we're never gonna to talk. You're never gonna be able to ask me shit and ask other people that are in the comments shit. It's a whole conversation. I'm here. You guys are here in the comments section. You guys can talk with each other. No, I didn't. I don't know what happened with that shit. I haven't watched Mag in a long time. I got burned out on Mag. I love Mag, but it's just I got sick of watching him. But he was funny. Yeah. No, I never did though. He's like, bam, right there, bam, beat up fucking knees, little toes, fucking man, dragon, bam. I love fucking Mag, man. Yeah, I'm not wearing a hat. I'm not really vain today. Can anyone tell me what this means? Or what it has to do with, or what it's about? Can anyone tell me? If anyone can tell me, you win a surprise. Look, I'm not that old. I'm 50 almost, you guys. 50. Do I look that old? No. I don't think I look 50. I don't. Even if I was like, imagine if I had short hair and it was combed over like I was a 1950 news guy. I still don't look 50. Right? Thank you. That's how I feel. Like I do. Look at me. Do you guys like my thing that I do on my videos sometimes? I know it's me live and just no one's here except my one faithful, which I think is me. I haven't figured it out. Or it's someone that's like my lurker. But I don't care. They can lurk on me. I don't care. To join my channel, you can just observe and watch the show, even if it's just me. I will talk and just tell you about cool things. Tell you, I can literally, you guys want to hear something fucking serious? I can talk to the dead. That's not a joke. It's not a joke about Sixth Sense, nothing. They're not scary. I can talk to God. I can talk the creator, literally. I can talk to my mom, my dad, Chad, my best friend, and my other best friend that died, Corey, and all my friends. Then they're like, "What's that?" I'm like, hey. I mean, to me, it's like no big deal. It's just like having a conversation in my head, and I laugh out loud. And people, they don't really actually look at me. They probably think I'm wearing a Bluetooth. But like my mom earlier, I was bringing in some shit, and I was thinking about how Brad was grumpy and stuff, and like my mom's voice was in my head, like something about this certain way she said it when like he acted that way, like she would be like, you know him, or come on, like that's Brad and blah blah blah, don't worry about it, like that or whatever, and she's like totally my fucking and she's in there. I mean, I'm happy for her. She passed Earth, the final exam of Earth. She gets to move on. Boom. And Brad. Oh, anyway, here's the thing. And so we texted at the exact same moment. And not only if that happened one time just now today, that'd be one thing. I mean, that'd still be 1,000,000,000 to 1. But on top of it, it's happened like 3 times. that exact same thing happened. So weird. We think I think we're like we're telepathic, I swear to God. And that's not someone related by blood or anything. That's my mom's boyfriend, you know? Anyway, so he gave me a ride there, which was really cool. And I thought I was going to have to go down there again next week. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I even told him today, I said, bro, they never got married. I always said my mom's boyfriend, I just always have. But lately, and even the past couple of years, I call him my stepdad. I just do, but it's because, and I even told him today, but I take it back because he was a punk bitch. But then he is admitting he was being grumpy and shit, so whatever. But I was like, I do look up to you, Brad. I try and take cues from you. But he says some bullshit, and I'm like, fuck you, shut up. I clean my house or some bullshit. Fuck you. Man, clean your own backyard for you knocking on your neighbor's door. Nah, my mom, because my mom loves him so much, we love him. And even if any faults he has, and we have faults. I mean, we accept him. I mean, my family is a very accepting family, and he's a big part of it. My mom was the centerpiece of our family, though, and now she's here in spirit, and we're spirit above anything. And that's what it was like. My sister was like, "Do you want to come see her?" She's in this like hospital bed in the fucking living room, like drooling on morphine. I don't want to see that. I'm already talking to her in my head, like in the ethereal plane, right? She's got one foot in the grave, and I barely fucking just die already. I told her, just let go, and let God. That's a saying that I say a lot. Let go, let God. Like sometimes I get anxiety or whatever, and I just say, you know what? What can I fucking do? It's Sunday. What am I gonna do? It's Sunday. I can't control the bank. What? So I'm gonna worry all day, and then I just think, just shut up to myself. You know what I mean? You guys? I mean, do you feel that? I don't know. It's just I have the coolest meme, you guys, and since you're all girls, I think in here you'll really like it too. If you know old Liz Taylor, back in the 50s. Anyway, it says, and you've probably seen it on my page. It says, oh yeah, I wake up, I fucking cry, I scream, I fucking bitch, I punch things, I fucking stomp, I yell, I cuss, I fucking hit shit, and then I go about my day living. And that's how I've always done it. That's what Elizabeth Taylor, she was so hot too. And back in the day, back Cleopatra, I'm talking. Ain't no fucking nowadays shit, right? Okay, where she's on like the Bluth family, Arrested Development, which is still Jason Bateman, man. These people are Satanists. You know what I saw, you guys? I'd have said it in my video the other day. You know what? Whoever was said that, one of you guys, that is a good point. No shit. Why would I not go live? What would you do? Watch a recording of me and then say something? And then I would have to read that and then write something back and watch the thing so I knew what you were talking about. And it would just be dumb. I know it's a cool quote, right? I fucking punch the wall, I beat the shit out of my dog, and drink a fifth of vodka, then I go about my day. That's me, personally. Then I shoot a speedball. Then well, and I get to know you guys because you guys, my heater's like always on the fritz. It's not my heater, it's the ting, what is it called? A thermostat. Anyway, I'm really excited about this thing. I don't know where my diamond Scully's at, but this gray Scully's cool. Take off, to the gray white nose. It's like, it's a cool hat, huh? It's like diva. I'm excited. I don't even give a fuck. I'm 45. I'm 35. Bitches. My mom's like, if you want to find a girlfriend, maybe you should stop calling bitches and fucking chicks and hoes and shit. I do. I go, Mom, I don't really want a bitch right now. I'm just done with shit. I'm taking a break with chicks. I said, Mom, if some bitch walks up to me, and we hit it off, that's fucking cool, whatever, right? And my mom's like, Brady, yeah, maybe they would be more receptive if you would not call them bitches. I'm like, no, really though, you can call them bitches, and that's just what they go by now. In fact, Mom, and this is true, and every one of you bitches know it. Period. A guy, any chick. If I bought you a rose every single fucking day and begged you to fuck me or go on a date with me, whatever, and I bought you a rose every single day of your life, I would never fuck you. But if I told you that you would be the last girl, then don't get like what, bitch, I got shit going on, like, get the fuck on, man, kick rocks. Then they want to fuck you, right? Then it's like, oh, wait, why doesn't this guy want, wait, what does this guy have, right? Then you're like, bitch, don't worry about it. Like, but the guy that buys her a rose every day, he never gonna get nowhere. But the dude that's like, bitch, shut up. Don't make me go upside your head. She'll fucking be up on my dick. I'm just kidding to say it like that, but it's true though. I do. Thank you. My mom was so beautiful. She looked like it was she was finally the size that she was when she was in her prom day. She said, I'm the same size right now as I was in my prom dress. And she had no fucking cancer until they somehow gave it to her. And I said, where's your brain tumor, Mom? Which side? She's like, right here on the right side. I said, where do you use your cell phone? Which ear? Right here on my right side. Boom. Cell company tort fucking lawsuit. Bitches. I am 35. I thought I was 35 like about a month ago. Anyway, hey, anything that you guys can find on the world's fairs, check them out. Oh, Jeanette Bonomino. That's a funny name, huh? She's so cool. She used to throw the coolest parties back in the day when junior high and high school. And I put on her birth. It was like her birthday or something on Facebook, and I put something like on, and it's like on her timeline, like on her family, and everybody's on that. And I'm like, oh, Jeanette, it's so nice to see you, and you're such a sweet girl, and you're so nice. If not, I'm glad you're my friend because I know that you would beat the fuck out of any motherfucker that tried to fuck with you. Don't know why I wrote it, and I hit send. Boom. She just said something about it. Probably just laughing. She's cool. She was one of those rich girls that in high school, I don't know. My school was different than other schools because I lived in Boulder. Boulder's like miniature San Francisco in Colorado, right? And so, like in high school, we had, there was stoners, punk rockers, skateboarder, punk rockers, whatever, and jocks. But we all went to the same parties, like the rich kid girls, the cheerleaders. In junior high and high school, me and my friend that were punk rockers were dating the head cheerleader and her best friend. It's like, walking down the hall with a fucking pink mohawk and shit, and all these leather spikes and shit, and then holding hands with the fucking head cheerleader, what's wearing her cheerleading outfit, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" No, they didn't care. I mean, what could they do? We were like, pretty much ran the school, And anyway, the parties on the weekends, the rich kids, if they had them, like the cheerleaders and shit, anyone that had a party, it was like, okay, the party on Friday is at this address, and on Saturday it's at this address in high school, not college or anything. And so we'd all go, and it would be jocks and stoners and punks, and they'd cliques kind of, but they wouldn't fight each other. They'd maybe have fights within the clique, maybe a fight over a bitch or some shit, but nobody was like, oh, you're a greaser, you're a soch. No. It was just like punk rock. I sold everybody drugs. So everybody was equal to me. Everyone loved me. I sold weed. Everybody smoked weed by then, and like I was a weed man. So like when I showed up, everybody's like, woo! And I just sat there and I would make up a bunch of fucking eighths before I left, right? A bunch of 40 sacks. Boom, I'd leave to the party. And then I'd have them, and that way, because otherwise I'd walk in with an ounce, right? Already, and I would just have one of those cheap ass scales where like you clip the baggie on and hang it like this. This is before the digital era. Okay, I was in the fucking dazed and confused era. That's what I'm talking about. It's for real. So anyway, so I sold acid. That's what I sold. And the reason I got kicked out of high school is because I sold acid and weed, and they could not catch me. And then, like, there was no such thing as cameras and shit back then. Nobody had a phone. I had a beeper. I had a beeper, and that meant I was a drug dealer. If you were a kid when you were my age and you had a beeper back in the 80s, and you were like, I don't know, 14, 15, they were like, nah, this kid's selling weed or something, right? My neighbor's parents smoked weed all the time. I remember smelling it. I remember getting big bags of it. They had it in a sun tea jar, just a whole thing filled. And this was like Hawaiian, but this was good shit, man. I realized when that was when I lived at my first house with my parents, and so I had to be like 7, and me and him would smoke it. We'll go up. I remember him getting baggy and here, take some for yourself, and a huge bag, and then we'd smoke some too. We'd get some to bring it downstairs, and he had a pool table, and we'd smoke it. I had to be 7 years old because we moved out of there before then, like right after when I was around that age. So like, what the fuck? So I guess I smoked weed then. But my dad, I remember when I must have been probably a toddler, just learning how to walk. And my dad would put me up in the truck and I'd work on it, because there was room I could fit in there. And plus trucks back then, there was room you could work on your own truck. So I was probably like 7 or 8, 7 or 6. Anyway, my dad would flick his cigarette, right? And it would be half, it would be going. And I'd run over there and be like, boom, boom, boom. I was like 5, but I want to be like my dad, right? So I was smoking weed. I was fucking drinking. We would get drunk. We were getting drunk before school. It was like 4th grade, and we'd hit our parents' liquor cabinet and not make it to we were in elementary school. There wasn't even class. It wasn't like, it was homeroom and shit. And we already were doing drugs and stuff. It was funny. And the girl I lost my virginity to, she wasn't a virgin, but I was. Anyway, she's a fucking model now. She wasn't a model then. I mean, she wasn't that pretty then, but now she's a model. It just happens to be the chick I lost my virginity to. I was scared too. She even made fun of me when I talked to her. We're friends on Facebook and stuff. But I remember she had an older sister, Leia. Her name was Johanna, which is cool because I love that name because there's a song by Bob Dylan called The Faces of Johanna. And I just like it. Anyway, so she was one of my first girlfriends. She was the first girl I fucked. I was scared. I was like 12 or 13. I was 12 because it was in between the summer, between between grammar school and junior high. So I was 12. And she was like 13 or something. She wasn't a virgin. And I was scared. And I was scared. We were in her mom's bed. And it was so fast. Like, it was like, what? Boom, I'm done. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not a virgin no more. But the cool part is, she was so cool then. She's still so cool. She's an awesome lady. But she is fucking drop dead gorgeous right now. She's a model. That's what she does. I'll shoot you guys. I'll put some pictures of her up. Johanna. We called her Jody for short. I didn't because that was my sister's name and it just was weird. I didn't like it. So I always called her Johanna. Johanna. And I like I said, I like the name because I like a song called Johanna. I have a cold. Anyway, guys, thanks for talking to me. And I'm glad that I was able to update you on my progress reports. Look at me, I'm all skinny and like junky. I'm having muscular atrophy. I'm going to start asking my neighbor if I can walk her dog. Because I could get a dog. I'm allowed to have a dog here. But what if I have to move? I mean, it'd be hard to find a place with a dog, right? In an hour, I've been on here. Wow. And 2 people, or me. It's either 2 people and me, or me and one other person in here. That's cool. Anyway, so I'll go through these postcards later with me, and I want you guys to tell me what I should. I'll talk to what's her name. Oh my God, you guys, this is a treasure trove of pictures. Look, in the back of them, they're all postcards. Some of them don't say anything. There's a few of them that do, but most don't. But they all they're all from the 50s and shit, right? And they're gigantic. They have giant ones. They're called giant postcards. And then they have mini ones too. And Brad gave them to me to sell. Oh, we never stopped to get the $40. And then he said, when we both simultaneously called each other, he was saying, don't worry about the $40, which is awesome for me because I'm going to get a phone. And that's going to help go towards getting a phone, right? Okay, you guys, so I can talk to you, my sweet Shauna, my sweet Indian girl. Are you there? Or me, or whoever else, anyone in here. Anyone? No, did you hear what I said? I'm getting a phone so that we can talk on the phone and shit. I could get a Google phone number too right now, I think, for free. But I could FaceTime with you too. Shauna. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys I'm getting a phone because when I do my shows live now, I'm going to call in places that have Mandela effects. And I'm going to fuck with them. It's going to be so much fun, you guys. We're going to prank people and stuff. Does that sound fun? I think so. But live on the show, I'm going to also do prank calls. And I'm not necessarily prank, but like I want to call the Mandela effect people. I'm going to call Rolex and be like, what the fuck? 4 is not 4 eyes, you dumb motherfuckers. It's IV. God damn it. You know, and be like, why are all the V's upside down on my Rolex? I paid $20,000 goddamn dollars. But the thing is, it's the jerky boy. The thing is it's real. Like I've done it. And the lady's like, oh my, I went up to the counter, the clock jewelry counter, and pointed out the watches and asked why. And she said, I think it's just the female Rolexes. And I said, no, look at this one. And like half of them were, it was like when the change was in between, right? And she was like, I don't know, sir. And I even asked him, like, I go, what's this, the date? And I go, I go, what's this? I go, so how many how many legs does an octopus have? And she's like, 8. I'm like, how many sides are there in an octagon? 8. I'm like, if you have octuplets, how many fucking kids do you have? She's like, 8. And I said, why is October the 10th fucking month then? Okay? If that doesn't spell fake time, okay? If you can't comprehend that we invented time to make you anxious and shit. Normally, we would just wake up when it got light out and do our thing and then go to bed when it gets dark. You guys, life isn't supposed to be hard like this. It's not supposed to be hard work and pain. It's supposed to be fucking, a warm breeze on a summer night with a beautiful lady, every night. Anyway, I'm my own stalker. I'm my own biggest fan. Give us $1 million. Does he do it like this or on this side? And is it this? Is it like that? It's changed probably. The Mandela effect changes shit like that. I can call shit what's gonna change. I can tell already. It's gonna change. Hey, remember when that girl got up on the she was on just a few months ago, she climbed up on the Statue of Liberty. It's Black girl in protest, of course. My grandpa fucked your grandpa. Whatever. And she was making a statement, which is cool. And she got under, which would be a huge symbol of oppression. I don't know why they would put that like that, but she was somehow situated under the shoe, and it was walking, and the shoe was bent upward, and she was underneath the heel. Remember? It's not like that. There is no part of the Statue of Liberty that's like that. What? I said the same shit, right? It's fake. Everything is fake. I mean, it's real. It's hard. It's wood. And everyone's not in on it either. It's just not. Everything's an illusion. I mean, they knew that thousands of years ago. We are so behind. But we're being held back information, and it's forcing itself out. That's why the earth is purging. Just like everything's purging. And yes, we'll die. Our physical bodies will shed, and we'll be as spirits. And I will know you guys. We'll run into it. We'll see each other when we're dead. We're always going to be here, even if, like, right now, I got hit by lightning and died. You would still know me. Or if the world ended, right? We would all know. We would still recognize each other as spirits, I bet. I believe that. And my dog. I know my dog. Anyone that says that animals don't have a soul is suspect. Especially dogs and cats. And even goats and pigs that are pets. Like, my friend had a pot-bellied pig named Chopper. And Chopper was badass. Chopper was so smart. And then Chopper, he drank some antifreeze because it's sweet. And then he didn't do any tricks. It didn't kill him, but it like fried his brain. He was dumb. After that, he was still cool, but it just wasn't Chopper. Man, I'm tired. I get to sleep in tomorrow, which means I'll wake up at the break of fucking dawn. No, before. It's unbelievable, you guys. Anyway, I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed. Everything's great. I can't believe everything turned out the way it did today. And I got a ride. Everything worked out. Boom. you know? What? You know you're doing the right thing when everything falls into place. If you keep hitting roadblocks, you're doing the wrong direction, wrong way. All right, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Bye. Not yet. Are you sure that's your answer? Is that your final answer? Night, guys. I love you.